It's the penultimate step. No place for the faint-hearted. So let's get down to business. There it goes for throw. Chance. Here's a shot, and he comes to the rescue again.
Well, look, believe me when I tell you that goalkeepers work harder than anyone else in training, and that's why, to be top class on match day, that was a majestic stop.
Belhanda slides it through. Just the keeper to beat, and it's Dinámo Kyiv who opened the scoring. A great finish in a one-on-one situation.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
They've got off to a very good start. Sarawi. The ball crossed the line. It's Montolivo. They've got another throw in. The ball's with Fernando Torres. Here's Lens. They've scored in the opening 10 minutes of the game to make it 1-0. Here's Nigel de Jong. Montolivo. Armero. Christian Zapata. Dashilio. Here's Menez. Defending in numbers here. The through ball is intercepted. And the ball has been cleared. Torres. An important interception, things were starting to look dangerous. Trouble looming, but he's able to cut it out. Armero. Fernando Torres. And Nigel de Jong. Montolivo. Alex. Here's Fernando Torres. Definitely a foul.
A bit more careful with their passing in this position.
It's Armero. No, that's not going anywhere. Rousseff. What did Dinámo Kyiv make of this? He's been given offside. It's through. bursting forward.
That was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Christian Zapata. De Chilio. Miguel Veloso. Incisive pass that. He's onside. Play surges forward. Puts it away. It's a 2-goal lead now. Keeper made a mess of it and he's been punished.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Now it's 2-0.
Well, that goal makes such a difference to the whole dynamic of this game. That second goal puts them in control now.
Kravitz, who's just added his name to the score sheet. Good interception, just what they needed. Menez. Someone on the overlap. Torres! Off target.
Right in front of the goal like that, he's gone and missed it. I wouldn't have to tell him that's not good enough.
The ball's with Fernando Torres. Getting it through there, he knew what was coming. Throw in. Kusev. That's clearly not what he was hoping for. The half-time whistle goes. 2 goals on the score sheet. And the advantage reads 2-0. The whistle goes for the second half. Kicked off there. Played into space out wide. An interception. Armero. Here's Nigel de Jong. Armero. Montolivo. And Nigel de Jong. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Here's Nigel de Jong. Armero and Nigel de Jong. Alex. It's El Shaarawy. Real pressure from the opposition there. No, the defence alert and picked out the danger. He was well positioned, good defending there. Forwards, played through the middle. Here's Lenz. Lenz shoots. It was a good ball in, but no goal.
Oh, he can't be happy missing that after being put clean through. That's about as good a chance as you can get.
Well intercepted, saw the danger and got to it. He's looking to find his front men. Dynamo Kiev still not utilising their bench. And that's gone straight to the keeper. Alex. Armero. Here's El Shaarawy. Through it goes. The flag stays down. El Shaarawy. He takes a shot. Nearly, but in football terms, nearly is nowhere.
And that is one very relieved man between the sticks. There was no way he was going to get to that, and he knows it.
Nigel de Jong. Well read by Alex. Montolivo. 2 goals already to his name. And space on his mantelpiece for a match ball.
Yeah, well, when you assess how he's gone about his business up to now, he looks driven and determined, and enough to complete his hat-trick. I think he's going to get it.
Shot here. That could have been really special.
Yeah, and that was all about the through ball. Great control, and the weight was perfect.
You'd really expect a player of his quality to score. And a goal! They lead by 3, and that may just about be that. That was a teasing finish.
Well, although the keeper looked an imposing figure then, he remained totally unfazed and took the chance with great ease.
We resume again, the score is 3-0. We've reached the last 15 minutes of the game. No, that's not going to make it through. He's looking to play it into the channel. It's one-on-one. There it is. This game has already ceased to be a contest. In a straight duel like that, there was only going to be one winner.
I just thought he was alert and direct. There was no messing about. He was too quick for the keeper, and that's a fine finish.
They have this game in their hands now. And Nigel de Jong. Now there's a chance to counter. He's run into trouble. Alex. Armero. Montolivo. Fernando Torres. Bursting forward. We couldn't get it cleanly, and it's a foul. The opposition posing a few questions, but he's able to intercept. Here's Nigel de Jong. De Chilio. Nigel de Jong. Here's Fernando Torres. Surely a goal! He really did time his run to perfection there. Time whistle within sight. It's El Shaarawy. Montari. Carved away. They've done it. The keeper just didn't deal with it, and his team has paid the price.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, he was a little quicker than everybody else.
They pulled one back, but still have a mountain. Whistle's gone for a foul. That will see him go into the referee's notebook. And that's the first yellow card the referee has shown. He gets it away. Montari, Montalivo, Montari. There's the whistle, the game's finished. So a job well done at home, and they'll be in good shape to take on what could be still a tricky second leg.
Well, some matches you just don't want to end, and that was one of them for me. You couldn't predict what was going to happen next. It was a great game.